I'm tired of you guys making fun of me because I can't script, so I'm gonna spend the next 24 hours learning the script. If you ever came across my channel before, you would notice I use AI a lot. My biggest video is me using AI, and I use AI because I can't script! So why not just learn scripting? You gotta learn it in 24 hours. It should be easy. You only got 24 hours, right? You literally only had 20. Okay, I get it! Ever since a small little box, I wanted to make video games, but I didn't really understand what went into making a game, and I didn't want to learn everything, so I procrastinated and procrastinated and procrastinated up until 1,193 days ago. I made my first game. It was not a good game, but it started my Roblox game dev journey. On this day, I attempted to make my first game. It was supposed to be a piggy style game called Bella, but I gave up on it cause I didn't know how to make a menu. And at the time, I was like 12, so my brain was not developed yet. And it's still not. On this day, I started to make my, at the time, dream game, but all it was a trash obby. You had a knife and a gun to kill people while you're completing the obby because you're trying to race to get the golden gun. It sounded cooler in my head. In the game, I had this wall of cool. It was just a wall with my friends' avatars. And yes, this is me. I had drip, not gonna lie. Hold up. Go back a little bit. Alright, stop here. You might wonder why I took almost a 1-year break. Well, it's because I didn't know how to script. So I'm doing this for the old me. To get our brain worked up and see how much I already know, let's do a little quiz. Assuming this parent is a part, what would you do in this script? What would this script do? Oh, I'm stupid. What's the name of the hold on, I know something. Got 1 minute left. 90% accurate. Now that my brain is nice and warmed up, I think it's time for me to try and script something. Disclaimer, I don't know how to script, my scripting is bad, I'm really slow, so if you laugh at me, I'ma find you and kill you. Enjoy. Okay, so now I'm trying to script without learning anything yet. I'm trying to make this part, if you touch it, it deletes. Or something like that. Local part equals, what's local part equals, okay, so this is kind of embarrassing, but when I started this, I just woke up, so my brain was still stupid. Script dot parent,
2,000 years later.
I literally know nothing about scripting.
A few moments later.
After what felt like forever, I got it to work. Bingo, easy, I'm him, I know how to script now. Lies, tell me lies. After that minor success, no diddy, I tried scripting another part. Here's the script if you want to see it. I'm not sure if I did good or not, let me know. Enough yapping, it's time to start the actual challenge.
Look at my vibe when you play with me. Ain't one love when you stay with me. Why do I try when I can't succeed?
To learn scripting, I'm gonna use Brawl Dev's basic scripting series. So let's get started.
Young little noober doesn't know anything about game development. Tutorial guide, we're going to use this base play template right here. This template that we just selected, then we can see that there's actually stuff. So I'm kind of just moving this part around a little bit.
So far I learned nothing. The next video on the series was to learn printing. Not to flex or nothing, I already know how to print. Ladies, please keep your pants on. I know, I'm just so talented. It's 1 hour in, and I'm gonna try and make a game. You know the Fall Guys game, Hexagon? I'm gonna remake that, but in like 9 minutes. This should be easy. So first I made a tile. Then I made a lot of tiles. Then I deleted the tiles and had 1 tile. The scripting part was pretty easy, but it still took a long time because, you know, my brain is not the fastest. But I ended up getting it to work, and now all I gotta do is duplicate the tiles. And now we got a working Hexagon game. Who said scripting was hard? Now that we just learned about functions, it's time to actually script a function. I already know this about functions, so it's not that hard for me to do it. Boom, make a script, local function, box heads. Boom, script dot parent. And now if I play the game, size right here, size gonna go down, size gonna go up. and size back down. I already told you I know about scripting, so I'm like that good, I'm goated, bro. I told my brother to give me something simple to script, and this is what he said.
Ball that flickers when you touch it.
Ooh, flickers. Let me put that in English. He wants me to make a ball that flickers when you touch it. Ball. Script. Done. I don't want to say it again, but honestly, scripting is way too easy. To make the video not just me doing tutorials, let's do this random game I found.
Yeah, you ain't getting money for his backside. Yeah, I'm not fucking with some man, see a mascot. Check out, I just made a bands on the laptop. Bad bitch, I heard she a fan, wanna take a snapshot. Yeah, you ain't getting money for his backside. Yeah, I'm not fucking with some.
At first, I was a little confused, 'cause I was like, what is this? This ain't even teaching me scripting. But then I realized it was using built-in functions and not teaching me scripting. Oh yeah, let's make Arnold get that bag. He want that money for real. Yeah, good job, Arnold. So proud of you.
Hi, I'm Arnold, one of the only Aussie subscribers on YouTube.com. And let me tell me that just like.
Breaking news. Arnold Boxhead reported missing after recording his part for the Only Boxes video. If you see or hear anything from him, please content 3-4-7-3 or text us at haha Arnold got taken. Subscribe by the way.
That game low-key clickbaited me. Player.move forward does not exist. I'm not gonna lie, this is too much work. Arnold, you got this.
Yes, master.
Freak. I don't know what I'm doing. Arnold cooked up a nice script where you click the part and the ball changes colors. I did not force him, trust me. I did not kidnap him. I'm not the reason he went missing, trust me. Now it's time to give myself 30 minutes to script the game. I decided on trying to make an escape room because it sounded pretty simple to make, at least for my skills. I began with building the first room. I didn't want to spend much time on the builds because I wanted the script, and in this room all you're gonna do is click a part and the door will open. The script is pretty simple because this is basically all I've been doing this whole time. Look at Arnold go. And as you see, when you click the button, the door opens, then you can right click to close it. If you wonder why I made a right click to close the door, because at the time, I did not learn if statements. I ended up adding small touches to it by making a sound play when you click and the button turns red when the door is open. Next, I decided to work on the second room. This room's basically a obby where you jump into parts, but after a few seconds, you can fall through it. Guys, how do I add a D-bounce? Time was up, but I still wanted to practice my skills, so I decided to make a kill part. I low-key went to Roblox and read the script, and then tried to memorize it, and then kinda copied it. But it's okay, I kinda learned a little bit. I made a script so if you push the part to another part, the part opens part, cause yeah, part opens part, yeah. Not gonna lie, I don't feel like I'm learning much. Hopefully the scripts stay in my brain and I don't forget it. But it's 1 AM, so I'm going to sleep.
Do you want some love? Do you need some love? Do you need some trust? Feelings are gone and they bottled up. I'm the problem, but you can't solve none of this.
I totally didn't wake up 30 minutes before the 24 hours was up, and now I'm panicking and stressing out because I got nothing to show you guys because I've been doing the same thing all day. What am I doing with my life? Torturing myself, that's what I'm doing, so I'm gonna give myself 20 minutes to make a game. Disclaimer, this part gets a little nerdy because I tried to tell you what I did in the script and how I did it. First thing I did was create another button where you click it and it opens the door. To do this, I give the part a click detector and then check if the player clicks. If the player clicks, then make the transparency 0.5 and can collide off. Then it waits 2 seconds before closing. Next, I started scripting a part that randomly changes colors. I used math.random to get a random color out of the RGB so I don't have to put colors that I wanted to change to. Then I painted the parts around to look a disco party. Next, I made the trapdoor again, but this time I knew how to do a D-bounce so it looked better. There we go, level 1 and 2 is done. Scripting a kill part. Kill part does not work. I'm gonna quit it. Bruh, script is way too easy. I scripted the leader stats even though I know I'm not gonna use it, but I did it for the aesthetic. Yeah, I know, pretty cool, we got boxes. Only reason I didn't use the leader stat is because I didn't know how to script a part, so when you touch it, it adds 1 to your leader stat. Alright, the 24 hours is done. But in these 24 hours, what did I learn? I learned learning something new takes time and dedication. You can't become a pro overnight, but you still can learn a lot in 24 hours, but don't expect to be a god once you learn something. What do you guys want me to learn next? Let me know in the comments.
Say that I tore you apart. Say you want me to go. Say you don't love no one. Say you don't love no more. I'm not ready. I'm so sorry. Know that it's better for you. It is not better for me.